Okay, so hi. Today I will be doing a movie review called Gongju, a Korean drama film from 2013. During the opening scene, the protagonist, a teenage girl named Gongju, is in a meeting with some elders and she claims that she did nothing wrong. The specific event that caused the confrontation is not made clear in the film. However, it is explained that everyone involved wanted things to be settled as quietly as possible, so they coerced her to move away and travel to a new school. She attempts to move on with her life by developing a new relationship in her new location, but her past continues to haunt her. This is a well made film about a young woman who is finding her interest in life and attempting to come to terms with events from her past. And to make matters even more difficult, her mother lacks any of compassion for her situation, and her father is a deadbeat drunk who brings nothing but trouble. So this is a lot of weight to be put on a teenage girl's shoulders, and that helps the viewer to connect with her dilemma and root for her success. Now, you will recognize the lead actress, Chan Woo-hee, from the films like The Wailings, The Piper, and Thread of Lies. She portrays her character as Gongju as a nice person who also tries not to get too close to other people on an emotional level. You're not sure why at first, but you'll understand why later. She does a great job at portraying that inner emotional conflict. Now, the story of Han Gongju does shift back and forth between the present and the past in rather subtle ways. You are not going to get the text at the bottom of the screen that says the dates, or in what year, or how many months ago, so you have to pay attention here. This has been confusing some viewers. I've noticed raw reading reviews online. A lot of stuff is communicated visually. So personally, I think you have to pay extra attention while watching. Here are a few pointers for you, but no spoilers, of course. Pay specific attention to her best friend or who she interacts with the most, because she interacts primarily with one girl during the present and the other girl during the past. You also need to pay attention to where she works, because she works at one place in the present and in a different place in past. Those two observations alone will help you to sort out the timeline in most cases. But still, I think multiple viewings will benefit because I got even more out of this film after a second viewing. Another benefit of time shifting is that it allows filmmakers to break up the most significant events in the film that is rather disturbing. So instead of having a sit through a long shot of that disturbing event, they break it up into multiple scenes, which actually extends the feeling of anxiety that the viewer will feel in anticipation of what might happen in the past. It kind of sets up the scene throughout the film as it shifts back and forth in time. You start to get a little nervous about what's gonna happen, and that creates a nice sense of suspense in the film. But there are a few scenes in this film that are quite intense and uncomfortable to sit through. This is really not a film for younger kids, but if you decide to watch Han Gongju and you think the film is a little bit on the slow side early on, I really want to convince you to stick with it, because it will definitely grab you as it progresses, as it slowly kind of ramps up its intensity. Also, some hard-hitting social commentary to this as well, and when all is said and done, it provides an emotionally powerful experience that will stay with you after finishing it. I found the ending to be especially riveting and kind of emotionally impactful. I strongly recommend this film. It's a very good quality drama with some intense moments. Thank you.